Here's a cool little glyph on the path going into the swamp den. How cool is that? See? I'm going in. This is so strange. The ground is all roughed up. There's little sticks just everywhere on the ground. There's that glyph I just pointed out to you. So, yeah. Let's go. Oh, you guys been busy? And this guy's chickadees. Chickadees. Cute. Okay. Gosh, I can really see this collection right now of sticks here. Isn't that great? This is the path. It used to just have like one log on it. The mossy log. But now, all this other stuff is kind of thrown in. So when the first time I came in here, I found a blue boat seat. And I think that's what I called this spot, was the blue boat seat spot. And I dragged it out of the woods and I put it over here at the base of this tree. And it has since disappeared. It was really old. It looked like it was like from the 60s. Look how big the den is getting. Was is loose. It looks like there's a second tree. Third tree. Oh, this is good. So I just did a little feature on the guy that was watching me from in this bramble. So here's a comparison shot. Pretty sure he was up in there somewhere, peeking through. And it's probably a different fellow this time. And now my battery is flashing at only 3 minutes in. And I'm sinking into the swamps. I have to make a move here. Sinking in the swamp. Sinking in the swamp. Sure looks pretty in this afternoon light. It's beautiful. So this den is really funky. In this den, they tend to lay horizontally between and on the logs, and they use pieces of bark for camouflaging their faces and for peeking through. And in this spot, they also come in a huge variety of sizes, and I believe a couple different species of cryptid, Sasquatch people, and the varieties they have. There's like 2 or 3 there. And also little people, very, very tiny, very small. And at first I thought I was looking at babies until I saw that they were carrying little tiny babies around. So they're obviously another species. to give you some perspective. That little V-shaped branch, the bottom pillar of it is about 3 inches across. The one above it is between 4 and 5 inches across, to give you some perspective on how large those branches are. But the logs underneath, they're big tree logs. Okay? So, when we're looking at these sizes here, see the big gnarly one? Bottom screen left corner, that's about a dozen to 14 inches across. At the main trunk of it, see back there covered in moss? Gosh, that's up to 2 feet wide. All through there, and it's really wide down at the base where it was tipped from. Just beyond it is another tipped over tree. See that? That's amazing. Underneath this one in front, and the one with all the sun shining on it, that's the top of another tree tucked underneath. Like the base of it's tucked underneath. Beautiful. Let's see if anybody's home. Okay, and when they're present, they're always hiding behind this big group of brambles. You know, they'll sit 1 or 2 guys with their back to me, so I can't tell what's going on. It's just beautiful. Right, and this location, and I've shown it, they're very small. Like, they're smaller than me. Oh, look at that. There's ivy starting up in the middle. Back beyond the glyph, that's where I had those peakers. Actually, they were back behind those big trunks. The young one with the baby on its head. Man, I love these guys. They're so cool. The way they've gathered that one, excuse me, that grouping of branches. See how they've gathered those and stuffed them in there and leaned them up against that busted treetop? They're getting creative. And look at that big one. She's coming down. It's gonna be down soon. Man. Well, are you guys here today, huh? Okay. Let's go look over here. just going to keep filming until I run out of battery. I have more batteries. They're so clever when it comes to camouflage and to remaining hidden. They're also really very, very good at standing still, sitting still. And when you do see movement, it's going to be a youngster, a baby. That thing. Scraggle glyph. Fantastic. 12 minutes on a flashing battery. Somebody is driving over there. Look at another marker tree. See the dead tree that's been perched in there? It could be a tipper, but I just don't recall seeing a dead tree there. I'm pretty good at trying to maintain in my, memory, but memory, meh. It could be placed there. See that little one missing the top? I noticed that the first time I walked in here and it was missing. That's cool. So they got this big dead marker tree. I'm gonna have to go crawling through there again sometime this summer. Okay, peace. Be well.